All right, guys. All right, passive income seekers, people who love to make passive income. I wanted to give you an update on the position that I created and showed you that I was creating. And I wanted to kind of let you know what exactly is happening. If you recall, I opened up a position with Pendle and BNB, a liquidity pool with Pendle and BNB. And I first opened it up around, I think on the 20th or something like that. And at the beginning, it actually went down in value, and I was actually in a little bit of a negative position because I failed to keep my position in range, which is extremely important. When you are providing liquidity, you want to definitely stay in range for as long as you can. It's all about time in the market, not timing the market. Okay, so I want to kind of give you an update now in regards to where I am with this position. Now, I actually opened the position, the new position on 10/26 right here with $6,644. And on 10/31, I already took $83 out of passive income that I generated, which I compounded back into this pool. Okay, so I put it back in. So I've already earned like 1.25% the first time that I earned it. And just from my yield that I'm earning, I'm on pace to earn 41% just on my yield. That doesn't take into account the actual appreciation of the asset itself. Okay? So very important. Now, on 10/26, my value was 6,860. I got in at 6,644, 6,644. So I was up, 3.25% in, very quickly. So 6,860, but that was because of the appreciation of the asset. Now, my value is at 7,170. Oh, just went down to 7,160. And as of right now, I am up $304 on my position. Now, this takes into account the money that I earned and put back into this pool, which is perfectly fine. But the thing I really want you to pay attention to is this. See this figure here compared to HODL? See that in the blue compared to HODL? Which basically means I am better off by $139.61 than if I had just held my Pendle and BNB outside of my pool, outside of the pool. So, if you remember correctly, I had said to you that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to kind of stay in these pools and maintain that you're in range. Like a lot of the time, you don't want to go out of range, because part of the magic of how this works is rather than just letting your crypto sit idle there, you are using them to create income for you, and that income, you can do with it whatever you please. You can take that income and go spend it. Like I can now go to dinner with my wife if I want to and take her out for a dinner and take this $150 and go, treat her to dinner and go have fun for the night or something. Or I can take it and reinvest it into this pool, which is what I teach my students to do, because there's magic in that. There's nothing else like this in the world that allows you to compound your earnings as quickly as liquidity providing does. Nothing. There is nothing like this. Think about a normal bank savings account. If you put your money into a bank savings account, they pay you interest every 30 days. Well, in this world, I can tap into my money every 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So the velocity of money is a lot more and a lot faster in this system, which allows you to grow your money faster if you're paying attention and doing what you need to do. Okay? So basically what I wanted to show you was I'm up $304. Okay, not a big deal. Like the crypto markets are up because it's November 7th and we just had a nice pump because of, a potentially pro-crypto president being, elected. So crypto markets are liking that. And we all got a pump across the board. me too, in my assets. So I'm up $304. But again, what I want you to really pay attention to is if I wasn't in this pool, I would basically be um, I would have $139 less. Because I was in this pool and I'm creating this income, I'm actually better off than anyone else. Okay? So that's the important part. And then here's this money that I have that I'm going to take and I'm going to basically acquire it and I'm going to put it back into this pool. So automatically this 7.16 is going to go up by $147. Okay? Oh, actually, you know what? I take that back. I apologize. It actually is already taking into account this money in this total value. So my actual liquidity is like around 7,000 right here, if you see. Okay, so I deposited 6.86 and it's 7,000, but this is taking into account the appreciation as well as my earnings. So guys, this is why this is so important. Now, if this is something you are interested in learning how to do and how to do responsibly, how do you find these pools? How do you get into them? What are the ranges that you need to be in to maximize your profits? How do you stay safe? How do you keep your crypto safe so that it doesn't get hacked? There's a lot of nuances, a lot of intricacies that you have to pay attention to. If this is something you are interested in, I have two options for you. One, I offer a coaching program, one-on-one mentorship, coaching, and you can do this with me over Zoom calls. We do this together. You don't click on anything without me being there by your side to make sure you're doing it properly. Now that's my premium product, and that's going to cost you and education. You're going to have to pay for that. And it's going to be more expensive than if you wanted to do it by yourself. I also have a do-it-yourself option. If you don't want to pay premium prices to have me access to me for 3 months by your side over and over again as many times as you want on the phone and on Zoom, that's fine. I have a do-it-yourself version, which obviously is not going to teach you everything that I'm able to teach you in a one-on-one coaching mentoring program, but it will allow you to make money. And I chose Solana as the crypto that you can learn with for that. If you want to learn more about that, there's two ways you can do it. I'll have a link somewhere in here wherever you're watching this, or you can go to nevertradeagain.com/Solana cash flow secrets. Okay. And for any of you guys out there who are just freebie seekers and always looking for free information constantly and never wanting to invest in yourself, I even have a free case study you can look at and watch, and you can probably learn from there as well, and then try to do this on your own. Look, everyone can do this on their own. With the internet information out there, you can learn how to do this. It just might take you a long time, and you might make mistakes like I made mistakes. That cost me $30,000. If you have the ability to risk your money and you like doing things the hard way, hey, you can do this on your own. If you want to fast track your results, get to the money making position as quickly as possible, want to do it within 4 hours, consider my do it yourself option. If you want an even further deep dive so that you can really make this make this a strategy that will allow you to possibly quit your 9-to-5 job, then I would suggest that the coaching is the best program for you. I sincerely feel that I owe it to people, the world, investors interested in passive income to share this information. Maybe you're asking, why am I sharing this information? Why am I charging? I'm only doing it because I'm charging information and I'm trying to sell information. You know what? Yes, I'm taking my time to teach people. I'm taking my expertise that has cost me well over $15,000 in education, plus $30,000 in losses that I've learned to do this. And of course, I am going to charge money for it. If you don't like that, if you don't like the fact that I'm charging money to teach you a skill that will give you the power to tell your job and your boss to fuck off, then don't pay me. That's fine. That's not for you. But if you want that power, if you want a strategy that will allow you to potentially do that, let's talk. Click somewhere around here, wherever you see it, to get on a call, or look for the do-it-yourself option. But do me one favor. Don't ignore this information, for crying out loud. I'm showing it to you. I'm showing you how to produce income on a daily basis. Now, let me just, for shits and giggles, so I got $147 here. Let me go in here and show you what that means. If I plug in 147, 11, 7, 24. And by the way, you get access to these trackers as well that I created. There's really not any nice trackers in this world. I had to create this myself. It's $147. So since just 1026 on an investment of $6,644, I've earned $230 in yield in just over, what was that, 10 days or 11 days or something. So I've earned $230. I'm on pace, look at this, on pace to earn 115% on just passive income. This number is not taking into account the passive income I'm generating. This number here is taking into account my passive income that I'm generating, that I'm putting back in, and the value of the pool. So let's put this here at 7160, which is the new number. Hold on. Where's the number? Yeah, 7160. And then look at that. So once I do that, once I take my yield and put it back in here, it's going to go up to 7160, which means I'm up $516 from the time that I started this position. So I've earned 7.7% in just fucking 11 days. And if everything goes the way it's going and keeps going the way it's going, I would potentially have an annualized return of 258%. Guys, can you really afford to ignore this? Check out the links below. Get the do-it-yourself version. It's super cheap, super cheap. Like, I've spent more money going out to dinner sometimes. Super, super cheap. And within 4 hours, you could be in a position to start earning income with Solana. And I chose Solana on purpose because it's a crypto that's blowing up. Or if you're serious and really want to change your life, if you're really, really serious, consider getting on a strategy call with me. We'll do a one-on-one strategy call to see if my coaching is good for you. And you can find out how much it costs. If it costs too much for you, I can't give you a price right now because I plan on changing these prices all the time. I plan on increasing them as the demand grows and as I realize more and more how much impact and how beneficial information that I have can really influence people's lives. And how, if I have a skill that I can teach you how to make 258, 300% a year, how much is that worth it? How much is that worth to you? Shit. Knowing what I know now, I would have paid a lot more to get this education. But anyway, that's it for now. All right? Check out the links. Don't ignore this information. Please, please don't ignore it. If it's not with me, if you choose not to work with me and you don't want the information that I'm giving to you, so what? I don't give a shit. Go and research how this works, okay? You'll be doing yourself and your family a disservice if you don't. Peace. Later.